Hello everyone, and welcome back to the team builder for week 2 of PPL, where we are taking on Bfarias19 and their team, the Krazy Kecleons. That is double K, by the way. Obviously, very crazy. And let's get right into their team. They have a Iron Valiant, a Hisuian Samurott, a Metagross which can terrestrialize into a Steel or Flying type, a Weezing, a Thunderous Therian that can terrestrialize into a Water or Stellar type, a Kyurem, a Bramblegoss, an Arcanine which can terrestrialize into a Dragon, Grass or Fairy type, a Sandslash that is Cantonian, Kleavor, and Dusclops. One of my favourites from VDL. On the opposite side today. Let's get into what we are bringing. First of all, we have Booster Energy, Terra Fighting Iron Boulder, Spiky Iron Boulder. Very interesting, we're running Mighty Cleave, Zen Headbutt, Close Combat, and Sword Dance. Obviously, the booster speed we're running. Iron Boulder looks really strong here. That triplet of moves, Mighty Cleave, Zen Headbutt, and Close Combat, obviously Terrifying and Close Combat, do so much damage, all three of our stabs. We Zen Headbutt the Iron Valiant, we Close Combat the Samurott, we Close Combat Steel Metagross, or we Mighty Cleave Flying Metagross, we Zen Headbutt the Weezing, we Mighty Cleave Stellar or non-terrad Thunderous, but we can also whack it with a Terra Fighting Close Combat if it doesn't Terra. We hit Mighty Cleave on Kyurem or even Close Combat. We can just Mighty Cleave Bramblegoss because that thing is not too bulky. Arcanine we obviously Mighty Cleave, but if it does terrestrialize, it is still never resisting rock. Sandslash does not take Terra Fighting Close Combats too well. If we do have a Sword Dance up, Kleavor is obviously weak to our Mighty Cleave, and Dusclops could be the main problem, but we can just hit it with Mighty Cleave Chip just to chip it down. If we can get it into range of a few things. Screamtail's up next. We're running Leftovers, and we are a speedy Screamtail with a lot of Fizz Death this week. We only have the one attack, Dazzling Gleam, which obviously can hit the Valiant and the Samurott, but also Kyurem as well. We are running a very normal Wish set. We're just going to try and wish up a few things. We have Stealth Rocks, because rocks look very nice this week. Obviously being able to chip things down at Terra Flying Metagross, Thunder T, Kyurem, Arcanine, and Kleavor. All of those guys kind of have to be, kind of want to be boots, but if they're not, they obviously get punished really well. And we also have Thunder Wave just to be able to get some speed control. Next up, we have Assault Vest Electros, and this is our main counter to that very terrifying Thunderous, obviously with Terra Water or Stellar. With our Max Def Electros, we can do very well. If it terrors into it, obviously it has the Absorb, so we can't hit it with Discharge, but we can Giga Drain it if it does Terra Water. We can knock off to get rid of things like Life Orbs or Choice Scarfs or anything like that, and we can just U-turn to get momentum if we need to. Next up, we have Iron Treads running the Choppleberry. We are EQ, Knockoff, Rapid Spin, and Volt Switch. This is obviously our hazard clearer for this week. That Choppleberry can allow us to potentially eat a hit from the Iron Valiant and be able to fire back with a big Earthquake, which does a lot of damage. It also could potentially allow us to take things like Hammer Arms from Metagross, Sacred Schools from Samurott, Focus Blast from Thunder T, if that's also an option. If he's not Terra Water, he does have struggle to hit our Iron Treads. It can also allow us to kind of take a CC from Kleavor and fire back with a huge hit. Just in general, just take CCs and punish Pokemon for being at -1. Next up, we have Hydreigon. We are running the Life Orb this week with Dark Pulse, Draco Meteor, Flash Cannon, Surf. This is a very strong set, right? We can Flash Cannon the Valiant, we can Draco the Samurott, we can obviously Dark Pulse the Metagross, we can, obviously Weezing doesn't have the greatest Speed F, so I think just doesn't take Dark Pulse very well. Thunder T doesn't want to take Dark Pulses, Kyurem doesn't want to take Flash Cannons or Dracos, Bramblegoss doesn't want to take Dark Pulses. Depending on the Terra Arcanine, it's going to be weak to Dragon, or if it's Variant, it's weak to Flash Cannon. Sandslash doesn't want to take hits in general. Kleavor's weak to Flash Cannon, and Dusclops doesn't want to take Dark Pulses. So a very strong set. Surf is there for the Sandslash, gives us a mid-ground into Arcanine and Kleavor as well. It also does look decent into a few other things, like the, if like we want a mid-ground the Thunderous T, or mid-ground something like a Metagross or Weezing. that also can help. And then finally we have our Terra Fairy Keyberry Skeledirge. Torch Song, Alluring Voice, Earth Power, Slack Off. It's a very interesting set. We are very physically defensive this week. This allows us to potentially, obviously, take hits from a few things. On the swap, it is mainly our Metagross check for this week. If we can come in with something like a Bullet Punch or something like that, get our Keyberry popped. Obviously, he can't set up because we're unaware, and we can basically just wall that, because obviously that could be obviously a very terrifying Terra Captain too. So that is the, also, we are Terra Fairy, obviously, to be able to deal with things like Kyurem, and potentially Iron Valiant. So yeah, that is the team for week 2, and I will see you lot all in the battle. Hello everyone, and welcome to week 2 of PPL. We're taking on Mr. Bfarias and his team, the Krazy Kecleons. Let's see what he brings. He brings the Brambleghast, interesting. There is the Valiant, the Wheezing, Terra Captain Metagross, Terra Captain Thunderous, and Samaros. What didn't he bring? We do see Metagross, we do see Thunderous Therian, we do see Brambleghast. We do see Valiant. We do see Wheezing and Sound. So very interesting team. What didn't he bring? He did not bring the Kyurem, no Arcanine, no Sandslash, no Cleavor, no Dusclops. All really nice. Boulder looks really solid if we can get set up. He could just lead the Samurott. Do not mind just leading Screamtail. Worst case scenario is he leads Metagross or Wheezing, and then we swap out immediately. Let's see what his play is. Let's get into this. We still are doing phone calcs. Let's see what the lead is. It's Captain Smoker, so it is a Wheezing lead. Solid lead for him. We could just get our rocks up. Do we see neutralizing gas? We are communicating for a scarily long time, but there we go. We do not see neutralizing gas. This is Levitate or its other ability. Does it have another one? I don't remember. Stench. If he's Stench, that's a crazy ring. So yeah, if we are into a Wheezing, we'll do like 12%. We could just immediately Stealth Rock. He could T-Spike on us. That's the worst thing he could do. If he immediately Toxic us, how bad is that? How good is Screamtail in this game? It does decent into the Valiant and the Hammerot. I'm just going to get my rocks up because they look solid. So we are just going to get our rocks up. If he goes a Poison move, really good play. It's going to be Taunt. Interesting. That's fine, because we're swapping now. Because, yeah, D-Gleam's not doing much. We could go right into Treads. I don't hate Hydreigon either. This is definitely Levitate for Treads now that I'm thinking about it. We could double into Treads and click a knockoff here. Flamethrower would do a good chunk to us, though. How good is Hydreigon here to just going there and clicking a move? We would kill with the Draco. How much are we taking back? Sludge Womp does like 28. If he poisons us, that's pretty bad though. It depends on how aggressive we want to be. Treads is probably far safer. So we're just going to go Treads first, and then we can click a Volt Switch. Let's see what he clicks. It is T-Spikes. Okay, very nice. We're just going to click a Rapid Spin here. And if he clicks Will-O-Wisp, good play. Like, this thing offensively is not the greatest into what he brought, so I don't really mind being burned. I'm just going to Rapid Spin away the hazards. If he goes Brambleghast, pretty good play. Should have knocked off first, to be honest. If he does go Bramble, though, like, we're faster and we just hit a huge knockoff. We'll see what he clicks. He's just going to let us spin, so I'll take it. We do about 10%, which is expected. Do we see helmet? No, but we did get rid of the T-spikes. And he's just going to click Will-O-Wisp. But I'm perfectly fine with being burned on this, because this is basically just hair. To just remove hazards this game now. And he is Black Sludge, so we do confirm that. We are just going to click a Volt Switch now. If he goes Thunderous, really good play. Maybe we should have clicked Knock Off to get rid of the Black Sludge, or hit Thunderous. There are no T-Spikes right now. There are Rock Subs if he does go Thunderous and he's like a Scarf or Boot, or not, just basically just not Boots. He is taking 25. He's taking his time on this one. Should do about 14% to this if it's max HP. So we know T-Spikes, Taunt, Will-O-Wisp. So this is a very supportive Weezing. Might not even have a fire move. Could just be poison move, which means Treads would basically wall it. He does stay in. He might click T-Spikes. I don't mind. I'm going to go into my Hydreigon here. Let's just start applying early game pressure. I mean, Dark Pulse is like 70%. He does click, so his last move is Flamethrower. Very interesting. So he does a good chunk there. And do we click a very aggressive Draco Meteor here? Could play it safe and click a Dark Pulse here. Or we just click Draco and kill this. How badly do I hate him going? Like, how much does Flash Cannon do? Because I'm very tempted to click it. 44, which means Dark Pulse would kill the next turn. I like that play. I'm going to click a Flash Cannon. He is going to withdraw. Is it into Valiant? Let's see. Arlong. That sounds like Hammerot. It is Hammerot. Does take stones, which is nice to know. That took nothing, so this is AV. Good to know. Yeah, because we should be doing 24 if he's no investment, and we did not do 24. So we know what this is now, which is nice. We could go into Screamtail. Huh? I do like Screamtail here. And we take about 30% from a Ceaseless Edge. He is AV though, so we're not going to do about 50. I'm expecting like an offensive Assault Vest set. Definitely not Benetite. We would do a good chunk there. And we could spin in the future. He's going to click Sacred Sword, okay. He did how much? 235 with the Sacred Sword. Don't have it in my calc. Sacred Sword, 35 damage. Is a roll from... Is the max roll from max attack sharpness? Do we click a Thunder Wave here? Kind of like clicking a Thunder Wave here. If we paralyze this, that's nice. He's just going to stay in, and we're going to paralyze this. Is he just clicking Ceaseless? He's clicking Knockoffs. He's going to get rid of our lefties. I don't hate that too much. I can just click a Dazzling Gleam here. So yeah, Sacred Sword and Knockoff. Could be Flip Turn. Could be Aqua Jet. If he's a Solus, there's a variety of things he could be. He can also just be specially defensive, but he does have like max attack sharpness. So I do think he's AV. Especially since this seems to be his like designated swap in. I kind of wish I clicked Draco immediately. He does swap, good play. Captain Smoker, so that's Weezing again. I'm going to do about 10% here with a Dazzling, which is fine. Tempted to Thunder Wave this too. Knowing he's only got Flamethrower though kind of makes me just want to go into this again. I'm going to do it. Vehicle X T-Spikes. Good play. I don't mind. He does click T-Spikes. We can spin those away later. Could click Draco this time. How much does Draco do to that AV Samurott set? If he is Assault Vest, he would die to Draco from here. If he goes Valiant, crazy play. Good play from him. Especially since I clicked Flash Cannon last time. The sooner we get rid of that Samurott, the sooner we lessen the chance of spikes going up from Ceaseless Edges. He does swap again. Do not be Valiant, because that's a really good read. Zoro, I don't know what that is. If it's Valiant, good play. Oh my god, really good play from him. Really good read. Doesn't show me booster energy, which I enjoy. Probably physical. Can go into this, but we'll get poisoned. I don't hate Electros into this. We don't know if he's physical or special, and that's the main issue. He's mixed, and Blast doesn't do much at all. I don't mind you going to Scream Tail at this point and trying to paralyze this. It's like, there's no way you do you stay in and just Moonblast? There's no way you set up in my face, right? You do get poison, which is really bad. He's gonna Spirit Break, so we know he's physical. Good to know. And he doesn't two-shot, it looks like, which is nice. I will just click a Thunder Wave. If he has a super effective move, we'll see it now. Like Shadow Claw, maybe? He withdraws into what? Oh, long. Good. He's just reading me like a book, and there's nothing I can do about it right now. This might be the first sack of the game, and I just go for Dazzling Gleam and get what damage I can here. Realistically, is anything I want to wish? Not really. I will just Dazzling Gleam and get some damage off. This isn't going to do much at all because we're -1, yep. He is going to Ceaseless Edge and put up spikes. Good play from him. No powers yet, which is saddening, but sometimes you don't get luck from the powers. We can go into our Electros here. We know he's physical, Iron Valiant. Okay. And we know he's... Okay, we just saw the insides of the universe there. That's another thing we know. Did we kill the U-turn? That's a good question. Discharge should kill from here. I'm gonna click it. If he goes into Thunderous, I really don't mind. Because then I get to knock it off. Usopp. That's Bramble. I don't mind this at all. He's Boots Bramble. Good to know. Can we get a power, please, from Discharge? We do. That's really nice. Do we see item? No. Oh, he's spreading poison, but we're spreading... depending on how much speed he has, we could still be slower. Knockoff, discharge did about just under 75. That could be a roll from no investment. I'm just going to click a knockoff here. If he rapid spins, good play. I don't know if he's faster. Doesn't have, because Valiant's not, oh, he is faster. He's going to poltergeist me. No paras yet. We should just kill with a knockoff here. Yep, so he's not getting rid of rocks this game, which is nice. He does see MAV. Bramble's gone, so he doesn't have removal. We saw boots, which we knew, yeah. We're still chipping things down with rocks. Samurot's very low right now. Valiant's at like, what, 88? That probably comes in now. It's unfortunate because we do need health on this for Thunderous. So we do get rid of that. Weezing's a bit chipped. Valiant's a little bit chipped. Samurot's chipped. Thunderous and Metagross have not hit the field yet. Both Terra Caps. Steel Flying and Water plus Stellar for Thunderous. Probably prefer Stellar, just because it's easier to hit with Boulder. Zoro, we've seen that. That's Valiant. Yep. We are keeping this around. Who's the sack of today? Let's find out. Could see the Spirit Break. I'm gonna go Treads here. Try and get a spin off. That'd be nice. With no Bramble anymore. He's not gonna know a Chopple. If we can spin and then be faster and click a knockoff, that'd be really nice. Get rid of the Valiant's item. I think it's probably like, but maybe a Scarf. You never know. That Spirit Break was doing no damage. Kind of wish I calced it, to be honest. Should not get poisoned or anything like that, but we are burned. Hurt by the spikes. CC does come out immediately. Wow. Good play. I think he's scarfed, to be honest, is what I'm thinking now. Which is interesting for me. I'm going to try spin. If he clicks it again, good play. Because he might expect the double into Skeledirge. He does, I think. And we're going to get a spin off and get rid of these T-Spikes and the hazards. And it is straight into the Weezing, which I don't mind. This thing has to take rocks plus a bit of rapid spin. Beautiful. He's most likely going to put those right back up, but getting rid of the spikes is really nice. Because those were going to hurt. We're going to get burned a bit. Do we Volt Switch, or do we knock off and get rid of the Black Sludge? Now that is the question. I think we knock off here. Because I think he's going to go for a T-Spike. Getting rid of the Black Sludge is nice. Does he go for the T-Spike? He does. Beautiful. So we're just going to spin again. We will lose this war eventually, but I don't mind that. Let's see. He's just going to click him forever, okay. That's fine. We're never going to let it be 2 layers, which is where it becomes a problem. No Black Sludge recovery is nice, and this thing being about 50% means I can go Hydreigon. I do think this thing is... So he's going to keep his T-Spikes up for this game. Okay, that's fine. Skeledirge will be poisoned. The other things will be poisoned. Now it's a question of where do we go? You 40% with Electros. Hydreigon could come in and click Dark Wolves from here. Potentially click Flash Cannon and kill. don't want to go into Boulder yet. Do you think it has to be Hydrate on here? So you've seen Flash Cannon and you've seen Draco. Is that range? That looks to me like range for a Flash Cannon, so we're gonna click it. Supposedly, if he's max HP, I'm doing 44.3, 52.3. He's in that range, so we're gonna click it. There's a good chance he lets this go now, and then goes Valiant, which is a very good play. I think a big part of this is going to come down to, can we win? Yeah, he lets us go. Beautiful. If he goes Valiant, do I go Dirge? That is now the question. Spamming Spirit Ring. Metagross is a threat. Should be an easy Valiant for him, so I'm confused on what he's doing. Yeah, Valiant. He has CC and thing. He's gonna predict. I think I have to maybe call a prediction hanger for a Flash Cannon. Get back in this game. How do I get back in this game? The Summer is paralyzed. The Metagross and Thunderous are such huge threats. I'm not faster than this. Unless he's like running no speed, but he should always be creeping me. I'm clicking Flash Cannon. He's Spirit Brace, yeah, good play. That's fine. I do think you're locked in. Don't know if we can win this, you know. What do we save our Terra for? We have to save it for Boulder, right? So I'm gonna get poisoned on the Dirge. Really wish I was Boots right now. So that's Keyberry set. We do not Terra Fairy. We just click a Torch Song, right? Yeah, he doesn't have a good Torch Song resists. We click an Alluring Voice. No, we click Torch Song. We should have clicked Alluring Voice. He's gonna go Arlong, right? Yeah. This is AV, so it's gonna live. I'm most definitely not faster than you. Do I Terra and go for it? -2. I should actually be faster, to be honest. Although I'll be very scared of him. Depends on what the Torch Song kills. Alluring Voice is the safe play here, right? Yeah, I'm gonna click an Alluring Voice. You are... Oh, you're Aquajet. Okay, that's fine. You pop my Keyberry. Down goes Hammerot. I now have to win with Boulder. And am I in a position to win with Boulder? Valiant does die, probably to his own headbutt. It's about getting chip on that Metagross, right? Thunderous also is terrifying. That is Thunderous, right? And we do see that it is not Boots. So therefore it's probably an offensive item. It does 50% min to my Skeledirge. I'm at 217. That it would be a roll for him to kill me if he's max special attack. I'm at +1. I am nowhere close to killing this thing with a torch song. I gave myself +1 attack. I will do a lot of damage to it. Do I have a Metagross check left though? If I let this go to this. No. At the same time, do I have a choice? I think I have to Alluring Voice in case he nasty plots in my face. He could just Terra Water, Terra Blast here. He does Terra Water. Okay, very nice. I have to bluff the Terra Grass on Boulder, I think is my way to win now. He's just gonna kill me. If I had Terra, that wouldn't have killed. And I would have got a huge chunk off with Alluring Voice. Interesting, we don't see Life Orb or anything. I think we have to do Boulder here. And try and clean up with the Electros. Oh, maybe I should have just always gone Electros there. No, that was silly, I think. I think I just threw. This is Screaming Terror. Because I did a good chunk with Terra Water. I do have to Terrastallize. How much does Boulder do to this? If I Terra Fighting, I will kill this. But if he's Shadow Sneak, he probably revenges me always. And there's always a Metagross with Bullet Punch in the back. I think I have to click Terra Fighting. He stayed in, so I made the right play. Can this win? That is now the question, because he's just going to go... No, because it can't win, because he's going to go Metagross first. He dies there. That crit was unnecessary. Kills me easily with the Psychic Fangs, and my Terra Fighting close combat does nowhere near close to killing. That's max HP though. Frankie! Yay, it's a floating Metagross, and I'm gonna lose this game. Unless I cool the Terra, but even then I don't think I'd do anything. He just doesn't Terra though, that's the thing. If he doesn't Terra, he's perfectly fine. He just clicks a Psychic move and kills me, and then it's over for me. Yeah, the Psychic Fangs. GG's. GG's. He's bulky. Does that even do anything for me? No, it doesn't. He just loses me the game because he clicks a Psychic Fangs now. Yeah, he kills me no matter what, so there's nothing I can do. Great. I misplayed super hard going Boulder first. If he's not the bulkiest Metagross ever. If for some reason he decides to go Valiant, this is my win con. Or if he ever decides to go... If he went Flying, did I kill? He's max HP set. No, I never killed. So there was no reason to. Yeah, he's just going to kill me with the Psychic Fangs. GG's. GG's to Bfarias. He played really, really well. We're going to go to 0-2, which is not a great start. Obviously, it's a terrible start. But we hopefully will be trying our best to bounce back in week 3. We'll see. We'll have to see what happens. But anyways, yeah, I'll see you all next week for week 2. Bye-bye.